Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just making a quick video today to kind of help you make sense again, because this channel is about the truth and reality. I'm not going to give it to you. I'm not going to bring you and tell you make believe or stories. I'm not gonna just report the news to you like the bumble fumbler in charge Biden. I'm gonna explain to you what is happening. Now let me ask you this before I begin. Do you still think that I am some crazy tinfoil hat conspiracy theorist? Or are you seeing with your own eyes what I've been telling you? Everything that I told you, everything that I have covered in my video are coming to fruition. Ladies and gentlemen, didn't I tell you that you all been lied to? Didn't I tell you that they make a mockery out of you? Didn't I tell you that you be living in a world where your leaders, no matter who they are or organization, are lying to you? Didn't I tell you that America is Babylon? Ladies and gentlemen, America is a powder keg. Whether you want to accept it or not, I'm sorry. But this is the reality. They turned America in its her 200 something years of as an independent nation, ladies and gentlemen, under the Freemasonic status. Ladies and gentlemen, America is a powder keg, and it is about to explode. And she is being set up right now by the powers that be. Didn't I tell you that America is going to face her day of reckoning because of her naivety? America is the most naive nation upon this planet because she has been worked and she doesn't care. America and the leaders and her leaders know that America is done, regardless of what you may hear in the news, that she's the most powerful nation on the planet. America, ladies and gentlemen, is not a nation. America is not even a republic. America is a corporation. America, ladies and gentlemen, whether you want to accept it or not, she's mentioned in the Bible as a whore. She is a bitch. Now you may say, Ruben, then what are you doing in America then? Well, let me just tell you. That's like saying, what was Joseph doing in Egypt? I'm warning my brothers out there to make you aware of what is going on and help you make sense of it all. For instance, the immigration situation. Come on. Don't tell me that these people are helping these people out of the kindness of their heart. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you that naive? Are you that blinded? Of course not. And I don't want to hear the people that have been saying, oh, they want to turn those immigrants into future voters. Because despite of what you've been hearing, whether, when the Colorado Supreme Court banning Trump, and then taking it up yesterday to the Supreme for the first argument in the Supreme Court. And of course, the Supreme Court is going to overturn this. Okay? But let me just tell you this. The reality, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the reality? I've been telling you this. But you seem to be saying, okay, here we go. Here's this nutcase coming along, coming out once again. But then again, ladies and gentlemen, I don't blame you for thinking that I'm like that. Because when somebody brings you the truth, something that you haven't been exposed to, then you are by default, you would think that this person is crazy without even doing your research. For instance, religions have been working humanities for many, countless years upon this earth. Yeah, go ahead. Tell a Muslim that he's actually worshiping the devil, whom they call Allah. Please, go ahead, tell him and see what you're going to get. Especially if you said in front of, right in the middle of Mecca, and see what's going to happen to you. Okay? Okay? Yeah. Go to Mexico and talk against the Virgin Guadalupe. Go ahead and see what's going to happen to you. Ladies and gentlemen, the devil have made sure that he has gotten people by the balls, that are in the subconscious, and he has worked humanity ever since. He has exploited emotions. He has turned humanity into its own worst enemy. Ladies and gentlemen, the immigration agenda is not because of voters, because they want to turn the Democrat Party. I'm sorry, the Democrat Party wants to turn these people into future voters. Do not believe the lie. They've been telling you this, and you know how the human mind works, right? The more you tell them a lie over and over again, and the bigger the lie, then you will believe it. Okay? But ladies and gentlemen, the reality is that your votes don't count, as I've been telling you, right? That's a reality. And if you tell me that your votes don't count, then shame on you, because look what you got in the White House. Is that what you voted for? No. It is a psychological game. The very same psychological game beyond, because that's why we don't see it come beyond what you think is happening. The psychological game is so great. It's the same one that he practiced on the human family, on the first parents. Okay? So the same thing, he's being at it for the longest. And so now here's what's going to happen. Okay? America is being set up. America will fall, and she will be divided, and she will be destroyed. In fact, let me just tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. In America and in the whole wide world, most of the humans being born are born out of wedlock. They are being born out of what? Out of wedlock, which means that they are children of perverse and sexual minds. These are not kids. The modern human society in this world is not based upon love. And if it is, then show me the beef. Where's the freaking love? There is no love, because your leaders have worked and have made sure that they even say as a mockery in front of your face. They tell you, chaos, order out of chaos. They love to create chaos. And that's what they work. That's why they push the George Floyd, the George Floyd, the Black Lives Matter movement. That's why they push that. That's why they're pushing the Hamas, along with the World Economic Forum. That's why they are pushing for the war in Ukraine. That's why they're pushing for the war in Israel, and so on. Okay? Because once America falls, then and then, ladies and gentlemen, the whole world is going to come tumbling down in terms of what? That's when they're going to get the new world order. So now you understand. Are you beginning to understand and see the open Nations Without Borders, which is George Soros? See, when you got money and you got power, ladies and gentlemen, you have a power to you have allegiance to the powers that be. And I'm not talking about the physical, disgusting, coward human beings. No, I'm talking about beings from the spiritual realm, the ones that people call extraterrestrial, or spirit, or phantoms, or ghost. There's no such thing, but the devil has been playing humanity for the longest with this very same thing. Okay, and one thing that has existed is, because this thing is technology according to its age. Now this is the last age. That's why people are living in a state of mind that they don't care. They don't care no more. Okay? Boys are being turned into little girls. Girls are being turned into little boys. Okay? The legalization of marijuana, after they told you many years, say no to drugs. Come on. This is what I'm going to tell to the leaders that actually supported marijuana. Don't you know that when you supported that, right? For two factors, because you know God's people are the ones using that and selling that garbage. Two, you know by human nature that we don't stop at marijuana. That's just a stepping stone into other hard drugs, and you know it. So you see how many psychological operations the CIA and the United States government in general throughout its history have played on the masses as the second beast that she is. And that's why she owes a lot to the Creator, to God Almighty. But it's too late for America. She's done. And I'm not going to tell you to prepare yourself to go and buy food that will last you for months, to dig up bunkers under the earth like the powers that be and the rich folks like Zuckerberg from Facebook and other powerful billionaires are doing right now. King Charles in England, he's been having a bunker, a beautiful bunker, and yet he has been. They just detected cancer on this man. Ladies and gentlemen, please. This whole world is done. Humanity has lost its right to even exist. We have become a very insult and an assault to life simultaneously. We destroyed the life from the mother's womb through abortion. See, ladies and gentlemen, when my mother was pregnant of me, she used to work at a daycare. I love kids like you can never ever imagine. And that's why my kids, it's a picture of them right there, they grew up so fast. I have such joy, something that will never be erased in my heart. And that's why I taught them the God way when they were little. Because even if as they grow and they turn away, they will return. Why? Because the situation in this world is going to get worse and worse and worse by the minute. Okay? So ladies and gentlemen, please be aware, don't buy any food, do not get prepared, because unless you're right with God, no preparation in the world is going to help you. No bunker is going to help you. And you know what the Bible said about the bunkers, right? That the leaders of this world, I believe it's on Revelation chapter 9, it says that the leaders of this world will call upon the mountain to fall on them, to hide them from the face of Him, from the face of God, because they know what they've done. Okay? They know. I mean, the Rockefeller, the Rothschild, the Kennedys, the Clintons, the Bushes, ladies and gentlemen, just to name a few, George Soros, Bill Gates, Klaus Schwab, the founder of the were, I call it mini-me. I don't know if you're familiar with that movie. Go check it out. I mean, I forgot what it was called, but that's what it, I mean, ladies and mini-me. You had the adult version and you had the mini version of so that's exactly what he looks like. I forgot the title of the movie. In another video that I will make, that I will give it to you. But ladies and gentlemen, please, no wonder they want to censor the truth. They're not just content with what YouTube is doing about, the algorithm and all of that. Finding any little excuse to shut down channels and shut down videos and take videos down, ladies. And they're not content with that. They want to censor. They say misinformation is the greatest threat. Make up your freaking mind. Is it climate change, which is the lie, and a lie, or is it what? Or is it misinformation? Because the misinformation is coming from you. You have been lying to the masses. In fact, here's some of the stuff before I read you a couple of verses from the Bible, and then I'm done. Let me just read something right here. The same people, ladies and gentlemen, that claim to care about you, and that claims to care about the immigrants, which is a lie. George was the one that started the Black Lives Matter movement, and with the George Floyd protest, they even destroyed our police department down in Minneapolis. You saw it in the news. Number two, Hamas. The same instigators, the same provocateurs are there. Number three, civil rights movement. Ladies and gentlemen, civil rights movement was a lie. The black man and people were not, they were given freedom that they should have had that were given by their creator in the first place. None of our people should have died. But the Democrats, do you know that the Democrats were the one that created the KKK? Okay, and yet they have turned you over into believing. You see how they worked you? Using all means. You see how they worked you? They told you that it was the Republicans. See, I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't belong. I don't be voting. Okay? My kingdom is not of this world. It's just coming very soon once the earth is clean. Okay, the civil rights movement was a lie. Once it was accomplished, didn't they kill Martin Luther King? Because they couldn't go for this man to run for president or whatever. They couldn't allow, and now they again brainwashing you with this lie of restoration. What is it? What is it? Restoration payments that they're going to stop paying you? It's a lie, ladies and gentlemen. The extraterrestrial lie. I told you what they are. Whether you want to believe it or not, it's up to you. They are the fallen angels. Okay? The Syphilins. No, not the Syphilins. What are they called? Yeah. Those that from heaven fell. The globe earth lie, that the earth is a globe. The moon landing lie. Oh, they landed back in 1969, but they cannot land now because they lost all of their technology. You see how you've been had? The immigration agenda, ladies and gentlemen. Immigrants are being handed debit cards in New York, if you can believe it. 53 million. The mayor said this. See how they contradict themselves? And then they play with people's emotion? First he said that the immigrants was going to destroy New York. And now he said he's telling them, keep coming to New York. Hey, look what I'm doing. 53 million to make sure that they have food and diapers for kids. Ladies and gentlemen, God's people are being are being set up for destruction along with America. Hopefully when America is destroyed, you won't be around, because God is going to pick up his people out of harm's way. And I hope you are one of them. And we are going to be taken away, not to some distant planet, because planets do not exist. We are going to be back to the desert. This whole world will be destroyed, will be clean. Not the earth, the world, this system, the satanic system. And you're going to tell me right there that you still believe in this world? That you still believe in the political system in America, which is Freemasons that are controlling America? You mean that you're going to see Donald Trump as the problem solver? That he's going to solve all your problems? No, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? He's being called, and the reason he's being attacked is by design, by the mainstream media and by the politicians. That's why he's been prosecuted, so that you identify with him. You are being played. Here we go. Listen what the Bible says about America and what it's talking about in terms of the border. Here we go. The Bible covers everything, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to start on verse 13. Jeremiah chapter 50, starting on verse 13. Actually, let's start on 12. Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, hindermost of the nation shall be a wilderness, a dry land and a desert. Get ready, that's what America is going to be. Number 13, because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at her plagues. 14, put yourselves in array again, Babylon, round about. All ye that bent the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for the wrath, for she hath sinned against the Lord. Verse 15, shout against her round about. She hath given her hand, her foundations are falling, and check this out. Her walls are thrown down, for it is the vengeance of the Lord. Take vengeance upon her, as she hath done, do unto her. How many people died in Vietnam? Almost 3 million Vietnamese. How many people died in the Iraq War? Almost 2 million Iraqis. Okay? How many people died in Afghanistan? Okay? Think of it. How many kids are being born, are being aborted, assassinated, sacrificed to the gods? To the gods that it is written on American monetary notes and coins. That in a God they trust. In God we trust, yet. Of course, their God, the devil. Remember, she's the second beast. I don't know how else to tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? It is time to wake your ass up and look for your Creator and follow these real 10 commandments. You have been played. You want to sell your soul for money? It's up to you. Look how they make a mockery out of you. The border bill. I told you remember I've been telling you for many, many years how world leaders using the Hegelian dialectic. Problem, reaction, solution, right? I mean, that's a fact, Jack. And didn't you see in a full display? But people are not aware of this. because they're sleeping. They are sheepos going to the slaughterhouse. That's what America are. And you're not going to hear this from no religious leaders. No. Okay? I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, look what is happening in New York. The migrants hitting cops. They don't respect the law anymore. Even though the police department is a Freemasonic organization, but still. Ladies and gentlemen, this whole world is effed up. But anyway, didn't you see in full display the Hegelian dialectic? You see what this completely dead man walking that be talking to dead people. I can see dead people. Remember that movie, the little kid? Well, that's what Joe Biden is doing. He's seen dead and talking to dead people. You know what he said about the border bill, right? Oh, I'm going to take care of the border. If you pass this, help to Ukraine, help to Israel. But F America. You understand? You know why they're doing that? Because they know they got you. Because they got you believing in the delusion and making you believe that your vote counts. They got you by the balls and by the ovaries. America is done, ladies and gentlemen. Huh? I'm not here to tell you, oh, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. No. If you want to subscribe to my channel, fine. I really appreciate it, and I will pray for you. I pray for all of my subscribers, because this is a very dangerous knowledge out here that I'm spitting out here, ladies and gentlemen. Because you're not gonna hear it anywhere. So American walls are coming down. There it is. A nation without walls. I just read it to you. Her foundations are completely weakened. She's going down. I'm just warning you. I'm not here to say, oh, hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel. No, if you subscribe to my channel, great. Because you'll be the first one to get, and besides, YouTube is not advertising. It's not, they're not pushing my videos, of course not. If anything, they will most likely unsubscribe you. So you gotta stay on top of this, okay? You gotta stay on top of this. This is a spiritual war that we're fighting, ladies and gentlemen. So you saw what Joe Biden did. Oh, we're gonna, yeah, after creating the immigration situation, the situation at the south border, now he wants to use it to negotiate, to get his agenda across. You see, it's so obvious. They make a mockery. It's an insult to America's intelligence. You have been worked and you have been conditioned. By the way, I want you to take care of yourself in this summer. This summer is going to be mayhem in America with the migrant situation, ladies and gentlemen. And because remember what they've done? The immigration agenda is to turn people against each other. I mean, look what is happening in Chicago. Look what's happening in New York. You understand? There are no laws, ladies and gentlemen. And after all of this, you know what's going to happen? The demons will materialize themselves in front of, they are called the Shadeens, but they are actually demons that are going to materialize themselves. And since humanity has given itself up to these demons anyway, God will let it happen for 150 days, 5 months straight, to keep on torturing. In fact, a lot of them would look for death, and death will flee from them. It's going to be a dire situation, but this is just the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. Just watch what's going to happen on this coming summer of 2024. Okay? Be careful out there, because the devil knows that his days are numbered upon this earth, and he's going to make a lot of crazy things go down, and that's why he's setting up the immigrants in America. It serves two purposes. The immigrant situation is to destroy America, because it's like, she's free of charge now. America doesn't charge anybody to sleep with her. I'm telling you, she has become a bitch, and they know it. and the pimps, like, I mean, you name it, R. Sharpton, the Rothschild, the people that run the money, that put your leaders and make you believe that you vote, that your vote count. Okay, they know that their God's days are numbered. And what are they going to tell you? So you believe that an old man that was in charge for his crime because he was a feeble, demented old man, a man with dementia, but yet he's got the ability to lead what they call the most powerful nation in the world? Ladies and gentlemen, what a joke. The enemies, America's enemies, are already in, and they know it. What happened to 9/11? Don't people go to the airport? Might as well let people go to the airport without being searched, right? Let them go free. So America being harassed at the airport. You see how upside down, topsy-turvy world this America has become by design, ladies and gentlemen. But yet, you got the immigrants coming in. Hey, coming in, no problem. What do you want? You want, what? You want hotels? Yeah. 5-star hotel and meals is ridiculous. So you get reward by breaking the rules. But you don't get no reward if you break these laws, where men's rules came from. All right? So this is all I have for you, ladies and gentlemen. Please look for the links that I will share with you. Remember, I do this out of love for you all. You all take care, my brothers.